Welcome back to another video. My name's Angie and this is Angie's Art and Crafty Creations. Today's video I will be doing a 25-ounce duo hydro bottle from the Stainless Steel Depot. I used some of the vinyl and a decal from my Butterfly Lane Designs March box, subscription box. I kind of changed directions doing this tumbler. It didn't end up the way that I planned to do it. And you'll see that in the video. But this little beauty is mine. Because for one, I love butterflies too, but dolphins. And I just love the way that this beauty turned out. And typically for anything that's got a mouthpiece on it, you want your design to be back here so that when you take a drink of it, the design, the decal or wording or whatever you have on there is here. But however, used with a bottle like this, I'm gonna hold it like that. So this is the way you want it to go. And to my surprise, just now, it did it. I did it right. I mean, I didn't even mean to. So if you want to see how I created this little beauty, let's get on into the video. All right, so we're going to start off with a 25-ounce hydro from the Hog Stainless Steel Depot. I am going to try on the lid, seeing where the placement needs to be for my decal. And as I was editing this video, I realized that once I had the glitter and whatnot on it, I have no idea what side goes where the mouthpiece is going to be. So hopefully I have placed my decal in the proper place when it comes time to be putting this lid on. So, and the hole for this tumbler is the hydro dip is smaller than most of my other tumblers, or actually it is smaller than all the other tumblers. So this is how I am going to remedy that. Just take some of that shelf liner and roll it up over the smallest fit that I have for the PVC pipe. And then here I'm just taking my electrical tape and putting it around the edge of the tumbler. And this is some acrylic paint that I got from the glitter guy in a box that I ordered. And hindsight, I should have probably put 3 layers on this, because as you'll see, 2 layers didn't work very well. But in the end, I think it turned out fabulous. So, and also the top there below the electrical tape is not as smooth, so it didn't quite take the paint nor the epoxy, and I show you that here in a bit. But coming up here is going to be, I'm going to put a second layer here on here after I use my heat gun to dry it. And then I'm going to put some of the glitter glue in with the same white acrylic paint and dump on an even layer of this beautiful glitter. I forget what the name is. Hopefully I show it here. From the glitter guy. But try to get this as even as I can. And like I said, I probably should have put 3 layers on here, but I didn't. So once I put this first layer on, I tap it off a minute or a little bit. And you'll see here. And then I think, oh yeah, coverage is not that great. So I put some more on there, which I think I cut out. And take this tape off, and it is ready for some epoxy. Oh, actually, this is probably where I put the Yes, this is where I put a little more of the glitter on there. Trying to, hoping that it will help cover a little better, get better coverage. But this here is how I'm going to remedy it. Coming up right about now. Okay, so because this coverage was not very good on this white, I've got 40 milliliters, 20 of A and 20 of B of KS Resins Liquidy Split Fast Set. I'm going to add a touch of It's Really Pretty by Glitter Chimp. It's a mica powder. And then I'm also going to add some Fairy Tears, like Glitter Matters. All right, so I'm gonna dash a little bit of that mica powder in there, give it some shimmer, and then I'm going to apply that to this hydro tumbler. Get a nice even coat over it, smooth it all out, make sure to get that little lip there. And I do end up sanding off a lot of that, not a lot, but part of that top part. And I don't put that in the video because it was tedious. Although I didn't show you how I did it, so my apologies for that. A little bit of torch here and let it spin and dry. And there we have it. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but I did take part of that off already. And I am going to just start applying my vinyls to this without even thinking about where the mouthpiece was going to be for this. And this is the second time I've done this. You'd think I would have learned with my first one, but nope, I did not. So I think it was because I probably didn't want to take the holder out in fear of, maybe not in fear of, but just, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I didn't. So this here, I'm going to use my big old Bowen squeegee to apply that sheet of vinyl, and then I'm going to take this little pink vinyl here and see where I want my decal to go, measure it, get the center of it and the center of that there, and see how much room I'm going to need, because I'm going to splice off a little piece of this pink vinyl, give it a little bit of an angle. And then I'm going to apply that, snip off some of the backing, get it as straight and up next to the vinyl as possible. Use my little squeegee to get that applied. And voila, there we have it. And then I'm going to again measure that to make sure I find the middle part. And the white does hang over a little bit, but that's okay, I'm all right with that. So, center that up, get that measuring tape out of my way to make sure that this is evenly, or as level, I guess, as possible. Use a squeegee and apply the decal. And look at, she's so pretty. I love dolphins. And then I'm going to apply some textured gold, champagne gold vinyl that I got from Tech Grab Craft. And these I cut out at 0.05, so they're pretty small. And coming up here in a second, I've got an interlude with my little grandbaby Kaylani and my daughter. And I left it in here so you could see how cute her little voice is. So. Hi, baby. How you doing? Good. Good. How are you? I'm good. Good. Let me make sure my phone's still recording. Yep.
Are you at work or at home?
I'm at home.
What are you doing?
You want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. How are you making that for?
for Tutu.
Oh, that's cute, Mom.
What's it say on the other side? Splashy and Sassy.
Yep.
I know.
And those are my girls. I just love them to death. So I'm going to continue with the striping on here while I'm FaceTiming with my girls. So I'm going to slice this off very carefully, and then I'm going to take a strip of that textured champagne gold vinyl and put it around the entire bottom of this. And you'll see here in a little bit that I kind of made a segue to my original plan for this tumbler. I didn't want to use the textured vinyl and just square off that piece of vinyl right there. I didn't think it would look right. So I end up taking some, first of all, I'm going to put my name on there. I did cut my name out in 4 different fonts, and I had the fonts written in my notes, and I started deleting them, so I forgot which one this is, but I will have it in my description box below, along with all of the products that I have used on this tumbler. So I'm just going to place that down there in the corner, bottom of it. Remove the transfer tape. And because this was such a thin line, it wasn't fully connected right there on that little swoop, which you can't see very well, but it's there. Promise. So I took it off, as you can see, and I am just placing it on there so where it kind of looks like they are still one piece. And here is what I was just telling you about. I decided to go ahead and cut off the edges of the remaining pieces of, I don't know how to explain that, but the design, and I am just going to fit them in there as best as I can, line them up, and so that they match. And this one, I'm going to cut off the green part of the vinyl and put this little pretty flower on there. And I think that it turned out adorable. Sorry for the angle on this one. I was watching a live on TikTok, and so I was using my phone for that, and this I'm using my iPad for. So it's a little big and a different angle there. I'm going to cut this little green piece off, like I said. Get that gold flower there. I thought the gold textured vinyl matched this the best, so that's why I went with that. And I did put a strip of vinyl over the top slant of the pink vinyl. Even though the Y was over the pink vinyl, I just kind of fit 2 pieces of vinyl around the Y so that it looks like the Y was laid over it. Is how I'm taking it. And I'm going to go ahead and take this piece, use the backing to get a better leverage, better hold of the vinyl. Line it up. Apply it. I'm going to use that same piece of backing to line that up there to get a nice straight edge. And then after 2 coats of epoxy, this little beauty will be done. But before the 2 final coats of epoxy, I am going to smooth all this down, make sure it's ready to go, and apply some of the CC DIY's clear coat. What is that? I think that's what it is. Then the 2 layers of epoxy, and there she is. Beautiful in all of her glory. I'm very happy with the way that this one turned out. I do love it. And if you enjoyed my video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you are not a current subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that when I do upload new videos, you get notified. My current subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you in my next video. Take care now.